So, why is it that some kids can walk in the door after school and go straight into their routine while yours need an hour or so to even settle down? It usually isn't about the kid, it's whether or not they actually know what's going to happen next. This is part three of the back to school routine runway, and it's the one that closes the series out. If you've been with me since part one, you know that we've built the mindset and reset sleep and screens. Today, it's a sequence that carries the kid through the whole day, after school, the evening, and even into the morning. And here's the piece that doesn't get said enough. Organization is actually an executive functioning skill. It's not something that gets taught by itself. Sure, some kids do pick it up on their own along the way, but the rest of us actually need somebody to teach us how to do it. And that's true for adults too. And it's especially true for kids who are still building that skill for the first time. So let's start with after school. Even really young kids, as early as pre K, should know exactly what to expect the second that they walk into their house. And that might be shoes in a certain spot, wash hands, and then maybe a snack before homework starts. Then, once homework is done, the expectation should stay the same every single day. Materials go back in the backpack, a Chromebook gets charged near the backpack if it needs it, and then the backpack goes in the same spot as it always does every single day. When you do this intentionally and not just as an afterthought at 9 p.m., when it's done right after homework, then you're not racing around the next morning trying to find the materials that should have already been put away the night before. In the morning, all that's left is to eat breakfast, grab the lunchbox, and walk out the door. Now, in the evenings, staying flexible does matter because we know that a late baseball game is going to move dinner and bedtime around no matter what. But even when the schedule shifts, knowing the order in which things happen still helps. And maybe that order is dinner, then wash up, then bedtime. And aside that sequence is where the success of the next morning actually gets built. Because maybe that evening you want to pick out clothes for the next day and even go as far as getting the hair accessories that are going to match the outfit or getting the sneakers that are going to match the outfit and setting those sneakers and their socks by the door. None of this takes really long, but it is the difference between a calm morning or everyone rushing around looking for one shoe and getting to school in a bad mood. Then, when it comes to the success in the morning, it starts with knowing how much time your kids actually need to wake up, which is different from knowing the time that they need to leave. And as the adults, that's on us, waking them up with enough time to adjust before they're expected to jump straight into their morning routine. Nobody does their best thinking the second they open their eyes, kids included. So give them that buffer time and do backwards math and think how long is it going to take them to wake up, to do their routine, to get their hair done, eat breakfast, and then be out the door at the right time. And when you do this and take time out of your morning to remind them and train them how to do it, let's say for the first 2 to 3 weeks of school, then it becomes second nature and you don't need as many reminders for the rest of the year, leading everyone to have not only a successful school year, but a happier one too. So that is the whole runway, these 3 weeks, one piece at a time, so that day one of the new school year doesn't feel like you've hit a wall. It feels like the door that you were already walking through with much success. Thank you so much for being here for all three parts of this. It means a ton. And know that the Free to Be Mindful podcast is coming back on September 1st. And the podcast, by the way, has nothing to do with kids, but it has everything to do with you, the high achieving woman who wants to do well by herself and bring the same energy that she has at work, bring that energy home so that there's less overwhelm and more joy. If you aren't already following the YouTube channel, make sure that you go ahead and hit subscribe so that you get alerted when the next video lands. See you then and wishing you a successful school year.